Hello, my name is Cindy. I really like to share my culture and just background stuff with my friends, and I've noticed that they always tell me they really like and appreciate when I share stuff with them. So I wanted to do that a little more, and I love to also share my culture. I am Peruvian and Chinese, so for specification, my native language is Spanish. I was born in Peru, in Lima, Peru, and well, I live in Bellavista. I mean, okay, it's our family house is still there. It's in Bellavista in Lima. Um, 80% of the population of Latin American countries usually are in around the capital cities. For future, I learned that in geography. Um, I study a lot. I really don't like geography. I don't know. Wow, I'm impressed because I'm like a math person. I'm like a I don't okay. Anyway, um, so yeah, I wanted to talk about it. I'm also an Aries. I have Aries in a couple planets. Um, because I feel like a lot of people don't know, but in astrology, it's not just like you have a sign. No, 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 no. You have different planets, and then they govern a different aspect of your life. Like Mars has to do with anger, aggression, that kind of primal desires. So it could also be like the way you can express like your sexuality, like that has a house. Your Venus has a house. Even you have different houses that house different parts of you. Like, okay, it's a whole thing. It's a lot more complicated. And once you get a more complicated answer, you see how it is more accurate. It was thousands of years of recorded history to create these and have the system be created. So anyway, also Chinese astrology. I follow both. I just got into Western astrology. Anyway, so yeah, I'm very sociable. I like to go out. I like to have fun. I normally am not. Don't like to just chill out in my room. So maybe I could give an insight into what an extrovert's life is like. I'm very extroverted. Very extroverted. I will go insane if I am not talking to people. If I am locked away somewhere, I can't. Like, even in quarantine, I was taking hella walks. I was going to, there's like a forest, it has a hiking trail with a river in my neighborhood. So I would go there all the time, and you could social distance while walking easy. So, yeah, I've been doing that a lot, but now I'm in like one of the only schools that actually is open. Like, this is my dorm room. I'm going to show these little tip and prayer cards. So cute. Yeah, this is just my room. I feel like one of the coolest parts of my room is that I got a hammock, and it's everything. Oh, put my iPad up there and just like snack. Oh, so good. Yeah, but you'll see maybe I have a lot of pictures, and I have like some more introverted friends that are like, you have a lot of friends, and I'm like, I don't think so. It's just like people that I've gone out with like once, maybe not once. I guess no, I definitely had like a relationship. I definitely saw everybody here at least like 5 dates at least or something. Okay, not all our dates, like friend dates too. Okay. Let's see. I also really like. Let me turn this. Maybe I can't turn this. I'm using my phone. But I have. These are my crystals. My orchid died, but I pressed the flower here because so it like it's kind of still alive. The roots are still alive, so I'm keeping it. Trying to keep it alive. That's a drawing I made. this. Oh, I speak Japanese. Conversational, like some, like I can read, write Japanese. I just haven't practiced it in a long time because nobody ever speaks Japanese. Like I've run into Japanese people that don't speak Japanese. Anyway, this is a puppet that we use in Japanese class to learn. His name was Weir-san-san. English for Wilson, Mr. Wilson. So yeah, he's a little puppet. It's my chair where people can hang out and chill when they come hang out in my room. I want to be a good hostess. You gotta have silverware for your friends. Like you wanna Tupperwares to go. Just different water bottles and mugs and stuff. You can, it's important. Always have some to-go snacks, to give to people, to go, I feel like just everyone's hunger level is very concerning to me. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. This is a pumpkin I painted. My friend gave this to me. Her name is, I don't know if I should say her name. Oh yeah, her name is Ellie. She gave me this pumpkin and she lend me some paint so I could paint it. She actually also introduced me to this hooping class. I was already training to hoop before it, but I didn't know there was a class to it, so I'm actually going to go to that later today. This is her hoop that she let me borrow to practice before I got my own hoop, which is this one. Oh my god, in the sun, it's gorgeous. It's it gleams. Oh my god, it's everything. I really like it. These are some origami cranes. We had to do at least 2 origami things. It doesn't have to be animal, but it's a project for our final exam. So for every midterm and final exam, we had to turn in at least 2, and maybe third one for extra credit. I love my Japanese teacher. I still talk to her. She retired. I called her. I'm actually applying to some schools, some summer programs, school internship, summer internship stuff, and other higher education stuff. And I asked her to write my letter of recommendation, so I call her up. And I'm like, Miss Wu Sensei. Oh my god, I love her. And we'll text sometimes partly in Japanese. She's fucking did everything. She's the reason why I went to Japan. I studied abroad there. It was everything. It was so much fun. I have a lot of pictures that maybe I'll show. I don't know. Maybe if people are interested. I don't know if anybody will watch this. Yeah. Let's see. Yesterday I saw these are my 3 best friends from high school. This was us at prom. That's me. And I saw her yesterday. We went to the waterfall and I brought my hoop and it was fun. And my ukulele. Oh yeah, I like to jam a lot. Oh my god, yeah. So it was very, very difficult for me to make friends in America. Even though I've been here for several years, let's see, 2010, we moved to here, to this area where I am still residing. I forgot what I was saying. I saw my friend, we went to the waterfall, I brought my ukulele. Oh yeah, because it was difficult for me to find friends, because I can't relate to a lot of people because of the cultural background differences, and I went to an all-girls school, which is like a bubble, and we didn't interact with guys, I don't know, I had trouble, having to adjust socially from only seeing girls or going to an all-girls school since lower school, which is what they call lower school, middle school, upper school. Yeah, so that was a transition, which is also, I feel like, pretty interesting if you would like to hear about it. I don't know, again, if anyone watches, you can let me know if you want to hear about my all-girls school experience. Okay, let's see. I also really into dance. Oh, yeah, well, before the lockdown went down, I had a friend who was like he was also, like, had strong Latino culture, so he called himself my uncle because he was like 10 years older than me, I think, at least, or something like that. But we just go salsa and bachata and merengue dancing, or whatever night it is, but it's usually in, like, the salsa room. I love dancing, love jamming. Oh yeah, back to that point where I kept forgetting. Because I couldn't relate to a lot of people, I ended up making friends with a lot of musicians, so I have a lot of musicians. These are my guitar, my ukulele, my other ukulele. It's an electric ukulele. Oh yeah, and behind is an amp. It's also an electric acoustic guitar. These are both electric acoustic ukulele guitar. Yeah. Yeah, so everyone I know, or most people, are really into music in some way or another. Either playing it or got a degree in, like, sound engineering, like, just really cool, or just, like, sing. It's a fun time. It's a good time. Jamming together is, like, gives you, like a high. I don't know if you guys ever felt, like, people that aren't musicians, I don't know how to even describe it to you. If you're just, like, in a freestyle and it sounds, like, in unison, like, it sounds, like, put together. It's like everyone's, like, raw creative energy and synchronicity. It's beautiful. It's great. I feel like it's also kind of similar to those people who never couple dance, like that kind of, like salsa bachata dancing. You, to be in synchronicity, like, with a person in motion is, like, it's like like, the music thing is, like, more of, like, an individual high, but in a group, like, but it's more, I feel like it's more, like, just relate to yourself. It's more experienced internally, but with them, it's like a connection. It's experienced through connection, which I think is just so cool. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I was going out dancing a lot. And yeah, I'm seeing another friend today, which is this one right here. And, her name is Caroline. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna hopefully go hooping. We haven't been in, like, a couple weeks, so I mean, I'm sure they'll still be there, right? I mean, I hope so. Well, I'll figure it out. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna sign off. Bye.